Morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning and we are getting our day started. We are out training Isaiah on his bike again so he can get rid of the training wheels. And he just said, oh no, not again. I said, what? What again? He said, my butt's gonna hurt. So you're just gonna have to get used to it. You get more of a callous bottom the more you do it, I think. In my oatmeal, I've got a half cup of oatmeal in here. And I put in some of this spice. This spice, I have to tell you guys, is like the best baking spice I've ever used. It is amazing. If you ever find it, go ahead and grab it. I get this at World Market. It's about $2.50, and it is well worth it. It smells delightful. It is Friday, and that means that we are doing something for date night. And we thought maybe we would do the buffet, but just talking about doing something different. So
mix it up a bit.
Yeah, we're not sure though, and I'm kind of open for anything that he wants, so I'm okay. So we'll see what we do. But, I wanted to show you a book, which now I don't have it with me, but I'll show it to you later. I ran across a book at the library called Bon Appetit. It's by Bon Appetit magazine, and they put out this, it's like a cleanse. It's a good food cleanse or something like that. I forget what the name of it is, but I'll insert it here. Okay, why am I showing you this book? It's a few days later now, and I'm redoing this segment. And we are going to be going to see a movie this afternoon. We're going to be seeing Loving Vincent. It's the painted Vincent van Gogh movie that's out there, and I guess it's only out here for like a couple of days. So I don't know why it's only out a couple of days, but it's really beautiful and it's a real work of art, so I really wanted to see it. Going out to that wonderful gourmet lunch last week and then looking at this wonderful book and all of the wonderful illustrations that are in it. I mean, they're so tasty looking and beautiful. It just made me remember how much of a foodie I am and how I do really like my food to look like that. And I know my food looks okay. My husband said before, your food already looks really good, when you shoot it. But I kind of want to up my flair a little bit. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to.
I don't see how.
I wanted to add a few little extra seasonings or a little bit extra. You give a little extra oomph, and just I'm going to be paying a little bit closer attention. I bought a few different spices and a few different herbs and things over the weekend, and I'm going to be incorporating those because when you add, you know, fresh, if you can add fresh herbs at all, it really works wonders on your food. Say maybe, you know, I might you know, cook some onions in ghee instead of, you know, olive oil, or instead of nothing, you know what I mean, just to add a little bit more flavor or something. And yes, I know I need to count the points for that, but one thing that I've noticed is that when I up the fat with good food like that, it is much more satiating anyway, so I end up going without a snack, or I can go without something else. So I don't have the carb in it, I don't have the rice in it or something else like that, but I'll have, you know, the fat and the greens or together or something like that, which falls in line with what I'm doing. The only problem that I'm coming across is that in some of my dishes, I would really like to work in avocado again. I would like to work in a few different types of nuts. Seeds I think I could probably do anyway, but on the first part of Somersizing, I usually don't use avocados and nuts. But I don't know, so that's the problem I'm having. I may or may not use them, and the meals that I do use them, obviously they wouldn't be Somersized, but the remainder of the time I would Somersize, so it'd be kind of like a on and off thing. And the thing about Somersizing, it's not like some people might think it's all or nothing thing, and I think, you know, I've read before in one of the Somersizing books, you know, she says, you know, of course if you have like the carbo veggie meals, you have more carbs, of course your weight loss is going to be slower, and if you have more of the pro-fat veggie ones, which are the low carb meals, of course your weight loss is going to be faster, chances are. All right, so, and it's the same thing. I mean, if I'm going to have, I guess it would be like a level 2 meal, nuts or avocados, you know, added in sparing amounts. It, of course, you know, that may slow down my weight loss. It may not, but of course it won't be a level 1, you know, pro-fats meal. But anyway, for my Somersize friends who are watching, you understand what I'm talking about. But in any case, I want to up the flair in my meals. I want to take you with me. And also, I wanted to share this with you for lunch after church today. I felt like I wanted some soup. And so what I did, and I think I might show you a video how I did it because it was so good. It was so amazing. I made a crack slaw, but I made it with a Mexican flair, which was wonderful. And then what I ended up doing was, now I added, you know, the broth to it, simmered it for a bit, and to make like a soup, and then I put it in my Vitamix, little batches at a time with a towel over the top because I don't want it exploding in my face, and then I'd have scars for the rest of my life. It's like, but it was so good, it was unbelievable. I'll insert a picture right here. Okay, and then also, and I gave my hubby a taste too, and how did you like it?
Loved it.
It was so flavorful. So that crack slaw is like so amazing. So it's actually also the good, a base for a wonderful soup. And if you're doing a crack slaw with an Asian flair, I'll bet you we could actually go that way with the soup. So I'm going to be trying some other things with the crack slaw and making some different types of soups as well. And so I'll be showing you what I'm doing with that. So anyway, I just wanted to update you on where I was. And yes, I had the donut day. By that time by this time my video is up, so you know what we've done. But I think, you know, both of us, after having the donuts, we kind of feel like, oh, you know what I mean? No more sweets, no more, we're done, you know, for a little while. So we're gonna have to, which is great that that's happening right before the Halloween. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but you know how that goes. I mean, one day you're like, oh, no sugar again. Give it 2 or 3 days and you're like, give me some sugar, right? So hopefully it's not gonna happen, but we'll see, you know, we'll deal with it. But anyway, wanted to show you where we were at. Anyway, thanks for listening. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.